Morning, everyone, from Memorial Day weekend, the Friday of Memorial Day weekend, 2024. We are at the Jersey Shore, not too far from Asbury Park. How are you doing this weekend? Well, it seems like even LeBron James has had enough of the Caitlin Clark bashing, because it reminds him of his struggle and the struggle his son is going through, from what he says. Now, I don't agree on LeBron James much when it comes to political stuff. In fact, I don't agree with him on anything except for this case right here. But you gotta love his accomplishments. You have to love what he's done as a professional, how he's made himself big. He's invested well. So for that aspect, kudos to him. He's living the American dream, and now he's trying to watch his son live the American dream. But then you got these nut jobs on The View who don't watch women's basketball, don't know anything about sports, trying to make a big deal of Caitlin Clark. How the reason why she's getting where she is because, well, she's white. We've had plenty of white players in the WNBA, including right here in New York when we had Rebecca Lobo, who was a big shot at Connecticut, won a national championship. In fact, won a couple national championships. But she was never as popular as Caitlin Clark. In fact, no one's been as popular as Caitlin Clark because we've not seen a talent like this who could shoot the three-point shot like she can from the men's three-point line. See, the reason why the women's basketball game sucks, it's just not as good as the men's game. I mean, Brittany Griner, for crying out loud, 6'9", it looks like a dude's, it sounds like a dude, and that thing can't even dunk. Not that Caitlin Clark can, but she can at least shoot the three from the male three-point line, and she's good. I mean, yes, I know the Indiana Fever right now is 0-5, but I mean, there's a reason why she was drafted overall #1. She went to the worst team. That's the way the draft works. But the woman on The View to say that this is all about because she's white and pretty, well, yeah, that makes her marketable. Now, personally, I've only seen her in basketball uniform. I don't know what she looks like, done, made up. I don't think she's that attractive. A lot of people do. All right, fine, whatever. But if they do find her attractive, she is getting endorsements because of that, and her play on the court, which has triggered everything. Good for her. She's no different than Serena and Venus Williams, Danica Patrick, Chris Everett Lloyd years ago. I mean, who you gonna market? Brittany Griner? I mean, first of all, women don't watch the WNBA. David Silver, the NBA commissioner, said the biggest group of people watching it are men 55 and over. Why is that? I don't know. So for a woman to get angry about the WNBA and what she's getting, well, you don't support the league. Don't say anything now. If men are coming to watch the game and you're not, what do you care? And for Sunny Holston to act like she grew up a basketball fan when she's never once talked about basketball on The View, I don't want to hear her either. But LeBron James said it best. He says, Caitlin Clark is giving WNBA what they need. And why they hating on her is beyond him. And he said himself, he hopes she turns WNBA into something big. Links down at the bottom. What's your opinion like to know? And by the way, on top of the endorsements from Nike and State Farm, she just got another endorsement from Wilson. So the endorsements keep piling up, and I think her endorsement deal from State Farm alone is worth about $3 million by itself. So this woman's over worth millions and millions. Good for her. Why they hate Caitlin Clark? Because she's single, she's straight, she's Catholic, she has a boyfriend, and more importantly, she's doing what LeBron James said. She's keeping her mouth shut and just hearing the dollar bills come in. Michael Jordan said it best years ago. He goes, "Why don't you talk about political things?" Well, why would I want to alienate half my audience? Smart move, and it seems like Caitlin Clark's going that direction. Good for her. All right, everyone. I'm going back to this. We'll talk to you later.